My name is Elena Vargas. For years I believed I had the perfect life. Or at least that is what I told myself. I was 32 years old when everything changed. Although in truth the nightmare had begun much earlier. If you had asked me back then I would have said I was happy. But looking back now I realize I was living in a beautiful cage. I was slowly suffocating while pretending everything was fine. I met Ethan when I was 26 at a community event in Colorado. He was not particularly charming or romantic. But he offered the kind of stability I thought I needed. After years of struggling alone and working long hours in marketing, Ethan seemed like a safe harbor. We dated for 2 years and when he proposed I accepted without hesitation. The first cracks appeared right after the wedding. We moved into his parents' house. At the time it seemed practical. His mother Evelyn insisted it would help us save for our own home. What she did not say was that it also meant total control over our lives. Evelyn was a retired nurse in her 60s. She had a special talent for making every command sound like a gentle suggestion. Elena, don't you think it would be better if you handled the kitchen? Ethan works so hard after all. You should feel grateful he chose you. He could have married anyone. Her words were always polite yet they cut deep. They made me feel small and never quite good enough. Ethan's father Reginald was quieter but no better. He spent his days watching television or working in the garage. He never insulted me directly yet his silence spoke volumes. Especially when Evelyn made her old-fashioned comments about a woman's place. Ethan, my husband, the man I thought would stand by me, did nothing. Every time I tried to talk to him about how his parents made me feel, he would brush it off with a wave of his hand. There, old-fashioned Elena. Don't take it personally. I began to feel trapped. I had given up my career to focus on our new life, thinking that was what a good wife should do. With each passing day I lost another piece of myself. Evelyn dictated how I cleaned, how I cooked, and even how I dressed when we had guests. Reginald supported her and Ethan simply agreed with everything. I felt like a stranger in my own marriage, walking on eggshells every single day. I did not even notice how the years passed. Our dreams of buying our own house and starting a family slowly faded away. Then came the day everything shattered. It was a fresh morning at the end of spring. I was unloading groceries from the trunk of my car, trying to organize everything before going inside. Suddenly I heard an engine roaring. I looked up and saw Evelyn's car accelerating straight toward me. I froze for a split second. The impact threw me to the ground, leaving me pinned beneath the vehicle. The pain was immediate and overwhelming. I could barely breathe. Evelyn did not get out to help me. Instead, she panicked, reversed, and drove away, leaving me lying there alone. The groceries were scattered around me while I gasped for air. The next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital surrounded by bright lights and beeping machines. My whole body ached. Then Ethan arrived. For one moment I thought I would find comfort. Instead, he sat beside me with a pale face and said words I will never forget. Elena, my mother is terrified. She panicked. Just tell the police you fell. We will give you $50,000 to cover everything you need. But please don't make this a big problem. My heart sank. My own husband was trying to buy my silence. In that moment something inside me broke. All the years of silence and swallowed pain came rushing back like a tidal wave. I looked at him and knew I could not do it anymore. I would not lie for them. That was where my fight for truth began. Later that evening a kind doctor came to check on me. Dr. Marcus Hale noticed the pain in my eyes and sat down gently. Elena, it looks like you have a lot on your mind. Would you like to talk? I do not know why, but I opened up to him completely. I told him everything about the car, about Ethan's bribe, and how trapped I had felt for years. When I finished, tears were streaming down my face. Dr. Hale listened without judgment. What happened to you is not only wrong, Elena. It is a crime. You have every right to defend yourself. Stay strong. His words gave me courage. The next morning when the detective came, I told him the entire truth. My neighbor Sophia also came to visit. She was furious when she heard what happened. Elena, I have security cameras facing the driveway. I think we have footage. The video clearly showed Evelyn's car speeding toward me, the impact, and her quick escape. I handed the evidence to the detective. A few days later, Ethan returned looking desperate. Elena, you have to think about what you're doing. If this goes to court, it will destroy my mother's life. Do you really want to destroy this family? I looked him straight in the eyes. Your mother tried to harm me, Ethan. Instead of supporting me, you tried to cover it up. This family was destroyed the moment you chose her over me. My marriage ended in that hospital room. With Dr. Marcus Hale's support and the undeniable video evidence, the case moved forward. Evelyn was arrested. Ethan was charged as an accomplice and Reginald faced charges for obstruction of justice. The truth came out in court. The video, the medical reports, and my testimony painted a clear picture. The jury delivered justice. Evelyn received a long prison sentence. Ethan was sentenced to 3 years and Reginald received house arrest. After the trial, I filed for divorce and moved into my own cozy apartment. I began to rebuild my life with real support from Sophia and most importantly from Marcus. 1 year later, we married in an intimate ceremony filled with genuine love and hope. Now, as I sit here sharing my story, I am no longer the same woman who once lived in silence. I am stronger. I know my worth. And I refuse to settle for anything less than I deserve. Thank you for listening to today's story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next story.